Hello everyone, my name is Wolfie, and welcome back to If Found. Before we get off, I just want to say thank you so much for the support in just my last two videos. It's meant the world to me. So, thank you. Anyway, let's get started. I've been rearing to read this again ever since the last episode, so let's get on with it. The 14th. The story of the heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold dripping shower, I got changed into clean clothes. Everyone was mighty impressed that I had a different t-shirt. I have never appreciated doing the washing enough. Oh boy. In the evening, we watched Into the West. I made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down 2 selection boxes. It was a treat. Wednesday. I went to the post office to get the dole. Artist's salary. Startings, maybe. The hue was shocking, but everyone was friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. I won't let that happen to me. I won't get stuck on Achill, spending my evenings as my dole in the pubs. I kept a distance, just in case Fergal or Mam were working. Colm got another written warning from the guards about the house. Sean's suggested we could live in the seal caves up by Duggart Hill, famous 5 style. There was also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. They bought some cans in the shop to take home. I didn't drink. 16th. We went to bingo. Me and Jack went to putting up posters for the gig next week. Fox's Den, number 10. Cup of Tea, number 3. Lovely Legs, 11. We got a few looks when we arrived. Most of them were older women, but I only saw at Mass, but we spotted Auntie Maggie and joined her. No one paid us much mind after that. We won a shampoo gift set. Thanks God. We really need some in the house. Everyone looks a bit greasy. Things to remember about Jack. Age 25. Comes from a big family. There's 7, 8 children? Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. Hates sitting around doing nothing. Rain and reading. Oh, come on, rain? Rain is lovely. You cannot hate rain. Okay, it's fine if you hate rain. Don't think I hate you. I love you. He's a vain about his appearance. Keeps trying to teach me how to use moisturizer. That's a mood. You should learn how to do that. That's very important. Keep yourself moist. 3. He talks about leaving Achill like it's a question of if-when, not if. Colm's always wanted to stay. Loves sitting around drinking cans, looking for others, adventure. My favorite thing about him, Jack's a great person to watch TV with, joking about whatever's on. 4. He likes making things, but he's not great at cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah, he says, but never gets around to it, and he gets sulky if you push it. God, he sounds like me. He just sounds like me. I love finding characters that are me, except not. Oh, does it want us to... Oh, shit. Does it want us to erase it? Or no? Oh, December 17th. We woke up to a flooded kitchen floor. Burst pipe, Colm said, rubbing at the back of his neck. Happens when it freezes, he said. Colm's head was stuck under the sink all morning after what his father taught him. Math Buchali. Buchea. Literally, good boy, but using context, it means something like, you're the man, and I was presuming, or good on you. Ma'an Buhir. That's pretty cool. Well, there goes. Sean's and Jack helped with mopping and towels. I felt a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. Thought about writing a letter to Mam again. Sean's pulled a paper sack from somewhere and tossed it to me. Asimov. I've read before, but I was happy to read it again. Saturday. Opened my letter this morning. It was from Fergal himself. What a bollocks. Sean's took me for a walk down to Neil, and then to Achill Sound. It was lovely. I loved the sea, even with the gulls screaming their heads off in the pale sky. The wind was pushing us around, so we didn't talk much. It felt nice being with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat in the new stone fence. We both bonded at being terrible at GAA. I had to go on Saturday morning for years, although I couldn't even do the most basic drills. It reminds me of marching band. I hated that, honestly, but it was a good experience, I think. 19th. A part of the attic ceiling fell during the storm last night. We saw it from outside first, in the grey morning light. Honestly, at this point, I should be playing a horror game, because all the animals just want to scare me. Hey, kid, what's up? Yeah, I know. And that's what you get for not closing your doors. Matter, kids, close your doors, or something. Anyway, back to it. We saw it from outside first, in the grey morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Column used a tarp for Jack's drums to cover it, but that won't last. This place is starting to feel a bit scary. Likely so. Sean stayed with us, and we had a makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie made us. Found myself missing my mud group, told Sean's about computers and role-playing. I knew people in colleges all over the world. No one else from Achill, though. Is there even a computer on the whole island? Who knows? Maybe. 20th. Tonight, after practice, we all went down to Keene to make a massive bonfire on the beach. It was a pretty quick ritual to ward away evil spirits. Everything was sudden after weeks of rain. It was definitely magic that the fire started. Colin had some lighter fluid, which probably helped. We sang songs in the drizzle. Our backs were soaked, but the heat and the crike was cheering. I meant to burn my letters, but forgot. Hello, you got a letter from the university. Very fancy. Seal and everything. Ma'am wouldn't open it, said she couldn't, you know how she is, but I did. You didn't get that scholarship. Who were you trying to cod? Trick. I see you living with these wasters. Dossing all day. They're dragging their families through the mud, too. Whole island is talking about you. It's weird. You're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted to think you were awful smart. Too good for real work. Sucked up to the teachers and convinced the old pair to send you college. And for what? Cop on. If you want to be weird, do it in your spare time. Right now, you have to come back down to earth. Virgo. Is he lying? What the hell do I do? Set list. High cost of living. No name. 80s ramp walk. Play louder. Castle Bar, 10 p.m. Tuesday, December 21st, 1993. The high cost of living. I could hear them playing. I wasn't too late. The floor was shaking. Column's base. The dark community hall was a mess of bodies. Black tees with metal bands, denim jackets, and badges. I pushed and shoved to see them up close. The lads looked incredible. Jack was at the back, going wild on the drums. Column's bath was perfect and smooth, keeping the others in time. Sean's guitar and voice had the crowds on the tenterhooks. The banshee finished. Everyone loved them. A world far away from practice in the big house. So many cheers. After Colin, Jack, and Sean's left the stage, the room seemed to get even more packed. Darkness filled the hall. The music started again. When the lights came back, I instantly fell in love with the first woman holding a guitar that I saw. I felt the rumble. I felt the distortion. I felt like a dog. She owned the stage in her massive boots. I jumped in fright when she roared, and then I kept on jumping. The Nosferatu, the heaviest band in Mayo. I was getting crushed between people. I wondered if I was going to die. I didn't care. I just wanted to be there. Jack! He danced like a superstar. He started flailing at me and I joined in. Being friends with this legend made me feel like a superstar too. I danced for so long, I thought my arms and legs were falling off. In the anonymity of the crowd, I was free. Free. Man, I'm so in tune with the story. I love it so much. The lights came up. My eyes adjusted to the horror of the lit hall. Everyone started to shuffle out slowly as they recognized their sweaty friends, exhausted and happy. I was wrecked. Even the ground looked sweaty underneath the litter of the lost beer cans. I headed backstage to find the gang. Jack announced a house party at our gaff. Nosferatu are coming. They're gonna drive us all the way back to Achill. Oh, cool. I'm going to do something right quick. You can turn up the eraser size, and I don't feel like erasing everything, so let's do that. God, the art style is so pretty. Like, I can't be the only one who sees how amazing it looks. I can't even imagine how much time and effort goes into making it like this. It's amazing. Into the next chapter, I believe. Oh. Quiet. Here you are. I couldn't find you anywhere. What are you doing in the attic? No, Google, I did not say your name. I wanted some space, and my room is kinda full. Sorry about that, y'all. There are some people I haven't seen since Galdaminate. I'm not very good at talking to people. I want to know what that is and also how to pronounce it. Skull Down It. Huh. Name of Kaiso's secondary school. December 1 a.m. December 22nd. Finding space in the attic. I didn't think. Will I kick them out? It's fine. I don't think they recognize me. Oh. I just want to chill. Look at the sky. If my mum caught me smoking, she'd kill me. Mine's a bloody doctor. She sees patients with lung cancer every other week in the hospital. Maybe this isn't as bad as cigarettes? Still smoke. Well, we're going to die sometime. Yeah. When I was 10, my grandmother in India died. I never met her. Then, suddenly I never could. Mum told me she was cremated. It's strange, but I like the idea of her ashes going back into nature. Life keeps going. Atoms develop into proteins, into cells, into us. That stuff hits you hard, huh? Shut up! The universe is 13 billion years old, and it just gets more complex, more intricate, weirder. Every second is totally different from the last. Are you saying we have to make the most of the time we have? You're assuming time is even real. Stuff really is hitting you hard, isn't it? Hey, can I ask you something personal? Totally. Are you, like Colin and Jack? I don't know. Maybe? Does it even matter? And does that mean you like girls or boys? Both? Neither? I like sleeping. Yeah, I like being here with you. I called it. I'm here to say that I called it, but it's nice. Thank God for heaters. We were living in limbo, and then you showed up. Achill is limbo. It's weird to see classmates who never left. We could be ourselves in Dublin. Imagine if we lived together. I'd like to live on a barge someday. We could live on the canals. You could teach me about space. And you'd teach me the guitar? I could reinvent myself like David Bowie. For real. And not pretend anymore. You're pretending? I just think the guy other people see and the real me are very different. And who's the real you? I don't even know. Not Sean's, not Ishan. Someone. Look, I'm telling ya. Give yourself a new name. Hey, can I hang up posters in our barge? Yeah, of course. You can hang up whatever you want. Will we have plants? If you take care of them, I'm a plant killer. I think I got a good nickname. The Barge Bard. Oh, that's cute. That's lovely. Hey, do you ever think about the ozone layer? Oh. Quite an off topic, but I'm for it. Oh, we're back here. We're back in space. 8:10 since first contact. There has been no response from Doctor. I have confirmed the trigger event for the anomaly. 14 days left until the event, when it will reach Earth. I got the data. Please receive. You're still there. Of course, I'm a professional. It only took a few minutes to align my orbit and escape again. It has been a week. Control, I detect wormhole nearbys in all directions. Space-time is being ripped to shreds. I think I can use them. Oh wait, we're going back in time, aren't we? I bet we are. First jump. What's this? You're back. My readings say I'm somewhere beyond Neptune. You traveled 50,000 kilometers in a few days. In a second. That's an unbelievable distortion of space-time. This is just the beginning. As the black hole expands, time's dilation will only get worse. I've been analyzing the data you sent yesterday, and keep it up. Gotta go. Back to the black hole, it seems. I can see Ganymede. Hello. I have good news, Doctor. The source of the positron entanglement is Earth. Good thing I was already headed that way. I found something in the data that you sent us that might tell us more about the trigger. It seems to be an image of some kind. An image? Is it of use? I don't understand it yet, but I'll find out more. Right, gotta go again. Bye. By the way, my name We don't get to learn his name yet, do we? 12,000 kilometers from Mars. Cassiopeia! I made a breakthrough. I found more evidence of the original positron annihilation that caused the anomaly. Trigger event. It hasn't happened yet? Its effects are rippling back in time. Then we can stop it. Do you know what we have to do? Not yet. I'm still decoding this image. I'm more sure than ever that it's the key, and I've narrowed down the event future location to Ireland. It's not far. I'll send you my location and contact. Call me as soon as you arrive. By then, we'll have less than a day left. And I'll see you soon, Control. About that, my name, Jump. McHugh, but you can call me Mac, or short. See you soon, Cassiopeia. He looks like... Oh, he looks like one of them is the thing. Got it. Don't be late, Mac. And put the kettle. Always a good time for tea, no matter what. Tea or coffee, you know? It's whoever you want to be. I woke up comfy. Oh, we're still in the attic, it seems. Light came in through the roof. There was something heavy on my legs. I was wearing last night's clothes, even the shoes. Oh god, is everyone still downstairs? 6 a.m., December 22nd, the back of the Beyond. Was this someone's aunt? Sean's! Hey! You're on top of me! Hey! Wake up, sleepyhead! Get off me, you edges! It's probably the closest I've been to anyone, except my mom. Hey, are you still asleep? I was dreaming about us. I dreamt about aliens. So, I know we probably shouldn't leave till after Christmas, but I've been thinking. What? So, we need to find a flat first, right? Chance, what are you talking about? We're moving to Dublin together, obviously. We were kinda out of it last night. But we are gonna go to Dublin, right? You're serious? We're not going anywhere. You're like 18? 19? 19! I'm mature. I can't take care of you, Shans. I can barely look after myself. I want to look after you! Slow down a second. Kaisio, it's hard for me to say this, but I have to. I think I like you. What? Jesus! Don't want to kiss anyone right now. I got that. I told you things I've never told anyone else. I didn't ask you to. I see myself in you. I have no idea who you think I am. My life is falling apart right now. Don't want to be me. All the more reason to leave. We'll move off this island. Everything will be grand. I don't even know if I have anything in Dublin to go back to. The PhD is gone. Your parents will be worried sick. Who are you to talk to me about worrying parents? I'm sorry. Shut up! Kaisio, come back. Oh. Jesus. Out for a walk then. It is. Jeez. Is it him? Hello there, Kaisio. Hi, Maggie. Isn't the frost beautiful? Cold, though. And the wind is fierce, too. Yeah. It's a happy sunrise to see you so early. especially after your big night out in Castle Bar. All that music and crank. I didn't sleep very well. Well, there's nothing like looking at the sea to calm a restless mind. It was terrible leaving every December when I taught in Castlebar. What's wrong, pet? Is it your man? Don't mean to pry, only Colum said. It's a lot of things. Whatever it is, it's smaller than you think. These things always are. You'll go home for Christmas, and it'll be forgotten like that. Colum and his dad are like cats and dogs, but he doesn't see them every year. I don't think so. What was that? Colum doesn't go home. He was with Jack last year. They had a frozen pizza. This year we'll have a chicken, though. You're joking. He didn't say that. Christmas dinner in that rotten house. The state of it! It must be freezing. And damp, too. You can't live like that. It's a disgrace. The roof will be gone before you know. Kind of is. Bits of it. He could come to me. I'd love some company at Christmas. I think they're more comfortable being themselves. What do you mean? You know, around you they can't be open with each other. Oh, but, I mean, you keep things like that private. That's just how it's done. We all have our own crosses. You have a nice chicken anyway, and Jack is making jelly. It was bringing it out in the open that caused all his problems. That's an awful thing to say. Asking him to hide who he is, even if he could. Sorry, I should go. No, you're right. He does care about you, and he definitely appreciates you taking him in after Mr. O'Malley kicked him out. I hope he knows I care about him too. People used to say I was a bit queer. They'd say all kinds of things. People are mean. Hold on to the good ones. Colin, Jack. I could never hold on to anyone. I kept thinking there must be one good man out. But there was never one for me. My father told me my only hope was to become a nun, get an education. Where are you? You don't look like a nun. Almost. I hid from anyone, but I couldn't hide from God. Myself and Colum are more alike than I want to admit. I'll have to get a bigger goose. What? Tell Colum you're all coming to me for Christmas, and you're moving out of that place. I have a spare room and a lovely comfy couch. No ahs or buts. It will be the best Christmas going. And I'm sure we'll figure it out and the rest. It all on Stephen's Day. What is that? St. Stephen's Day is a national holiday on the 26th, Boxing Day. Truly relaxing day, doesn't it call? Cooking, opening presents, and the high-end activities of Christmas. That actually just seems lovely. That just seems like a lovely day to have. Sorry, you're never gonna hear me stop gushing about these visuals. They're so beautiful. I honestly wish I could meet the people who made this game and just shake their hands and tell them they made a beautiful game, because they did. They made a lovely, beautiful game and an amazing story at this point. I met Colum when I got back. Sean's had left. Took all his stuff too? I didn't want to talk. Sean's. There was someone on my couch, so I lay on the floor. Sean's. My back hurt when I broke up. Things to remember about Sean's. And Sean's Levette. Dislikes Achill, talking about himself, smelly fish, and black pudding. He gets on best with his brother Neil. They play football in the garden sometimes when the weather's good. Age 18, 19? Did his leaving last summer. Likes music, reading, music. Science fiction, Manchester, music, his mom's cooking, and music. Bought his guitar with some cash from working in the chip shop. He's never been to India. He doesn't really know his relatives there. He wants to go sometime, though. His favorite either is Arthur C. Clarke. I'm going to make him read at Swim Two Birds, and he'll love it. He's terrible at lying. My favorite thing about him, he taps his fingers on any nearby surface, hammering out little tunes. This just sounds like ADHD, I'm sorry to say. But I love you, Shans. You seem very nice. 22nd of December. Things changed so quickly before you're ready at all. Colin was upset and Jack was furious. He said the Banshee are finished because of me. Sean told them he's done. I wanted to hide in the attic, but it was raining. Everyone from the party cleared out. Someone called the guards on us. A noise complaint. We have 24 hours to get out. The big house is done. Maggie is coming back tomorrow to get our stuff. 23rd. Maggie drove up to the house this morning in her old banger. I'll catch a death staying there any longer. It was kind of nice being scolded with kindness. We bundled all our stuff into her car, but there wasn't enough space for us to sit. So, myself, Colin, and Jack had to walk. It was a very silent journey across Achill. We played dusty board games by the fire, and we all warmed up a little. Maggie finally realized I wasn't always a girl, and she was very nice. I suppose no one ever expects it. Jack even kind of apologized at being upset at me. Maggie's cottage only has 2 bedrooms, so I'm on the couch again. It's a small one, but she has cozy woolen blankets. I like it. Maggie O'Malley. Age 63. I felt bad asking, but she just laughed. Likes peas. Oh, tea. Venice whirls. Trad painting. Trad music. Painting the Legion of Mary. My favorite thing about her, the way she prepares tea. She uses loose leaf, and she's really careful with it. There's a lot of art in her house. Apparently she's popular with the artists who live around here. She learned Irish from her grandmother, who didn't speak any English. Her grandmother left her cottage when she died. She taught English and geography. Dislikes cold weather, drunk people, licorice, Mary two names from down in the village. Before I knew her as Colum's aunt, I knew her as one of the readers in Mass. She still does it. She has a lovely soft singing voice, not just at Mass. She gets called on to sing whenever there's a session going at the pub. 24th. After my first hot shower in weeks, I helped Colin prepare tomorrow's dinner. I was hoping I'd get to talking to him about what happens with Sean's, but I just couldn't. In the evening, we went to the pub for a Christmas Eve pint. I wondered what I'd do if I'd saw Sean's, but he wasn't there. Fergal was, though. I wasn't expecting it, but through the crowds our eyes met. Felt like a punch to the gut. I drank my diluted blackcurrant quietly, and didn't look that way again. As we were leaving, he pushed an envelope into my hand. I wasn't going to give this to you. Dear child, the post office is closed now. This is the last letter to be delivered. Fergal and I both worked off our feet with the rush of cards. I recognized so many of the names, young people you were in school with, too. All gone. Some of them in Dublin, some in the States, or Canada, or Australia. I'm glad you didn't go that far away, but you're not home either. It made me think. I've heard things. I understand you're not who I thought you were, but I can't believe it. This seems so sudden. There were no signs. You never told me you were unhappy. I'm sorry if all of this is my fault. I must have raised you wrong. People do say it's bad for your child to be tied to your apron, but I just cared too much for you, pet. It's okay if you like men, or dress funny, or whatever it is. The world is changing. I won't get mad, not on Christmas. But I'm worried about you, that's all. You're making life difficult for yourself. I don't know where you'll end up, and if you could keep it quiet. Sure, what you do on your time is your own business. No one else should mind. God, this feels almost fake, and I hate that. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk, at last. I've been making mince pies. I made as much dough and filling as I normally do, but it took much longer than I thought without you. Silly old me. There are so many. Fergal won't finish them by himself. Ma'am. Christmas dinner. Roast potatoes, goose, ham, roast carrots and parsnips, Brussels sprouts, and onion gravy. Sounds quite lovely. But, oh man. Oh man. This story is making my head swirl. No, I still love it, but jeez. It's really real with me right now. I won't go into detail, but I get this. There was so much snow. I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't stop thinking about Mom's letter. So, I was awake at 2 in the morning when it started. The gentle hissing as it hit the window finally helped me doze. Jack woke me up early, eager for presents. Colin came in behind him with a cup of tea. 8:20 a.m., December 25th. Extraterrestrial. We were all ushered into Maggie's living room with our cups in hand. I didn't have any presents for anyone. But everyone was so nice. Maggie gave me an unopened box of makeup. Colin joked about it being the one he gave her last year. I was delighted to have it passed on. I wonder if Fergal or Mom had anything for me. Soon enough, it was time for Mass. Maggie was very kind about none of us coming to Mass, so it was obvious she was really disappointed. I'd never missed Mass on Christmas before. This didn't feel like Christmas. All I could think about was the letter and Matt. I decided to go home. It was easier than to go than keep chewing on it. Kaisio, you don't have to. If you want to go, just don't feel like you've had no choice. Family isn't only the one you're born into. And you feel more of a sister than any of my actual sisters. Don't forget that. God, I'm worried about how this will go. The turkey is delicious, ma'am. Thanks. Jeez. What's wrong? Nothing. Would you pass some more gravy? It's so good. How was Mass? Oh, lovely. So, I gather you didn't make it? It was hard to get there in the weather. And was it the weather that made you avoid us for the last few weeks? The priest gave a very nice sermon about the importance of family. Oh, were there many kids? Of course, they came out and told us everything they learned about the nativity. Why we must look after the needy. Margaret O'Malley was looking after myself and Colin for the last few days. She was very kind. She's a strange one, all right. Taking in other people's children. Can I have some more sprouts? Thanks. Is there anything on the TV for Christmas? Oh yeah, they're showing that movie you were in. What are you talking about? E.T., of course. Though they made you a lot less ugly for the TV. You did love E.T. when we went with your dad. For months afterwards, you used to spend all day of drawing pictures of people in space. I had one in the fridge for years. You never put up any of my art. Because you never drew anything, Virgo. Shut your gob. Shouting. It's not very ladylike. Jesus, Virgo, what is your problem? What's my problem? You abandoned your mother and left her worried sick for weeks. And you show up out of the blue and dressed like that. Come on now, Virgo. Remember the story of the prodigal son? That's all you're gonna say to him? I didn't come home to be ridiculed. I hope you came home to apologize. I'll give you an apology if I can get some too. Stop! Let's just enjoy the dinner. I was peeling spuds all week, and I'm just glad we're here together. Now you see why it's been hard to talk. It's even harder to listen to this crap. Ma'am! I just don't understand, Pet. Why do you need to understand? Can't you just accept me? What me are you talking about? The one I've known for 23 years? Or the one I've known for 2 weeks? It's the same me! And I want you to know me better. I want us to be in each other's lives. Are you threatening to leave again? I need some air. You can't run away forever. Pet, come back. Jeez. Jeez. The air I needed was 2 kilometers away in the snow. And it was cold air and damp air, but it was quiet air. Gee. God. Again, I'm going to cut this short, or cut this off soon, once we get to the next page. We're back into space. Where? Oh, jeez. This is getting almost scary. Happy Christmas. Back in the big house, there was a strange burning smell when I turned on the light in the kitchen this morning. It's falling apart, but houses don't fall apart all at once. They do it slowly. Piece by piece, room by room. The electricity isn't safe, and I don't want to light the fire. I don't want anyone to know I'm here. God, this image. The 27th. Sean's walked past the house today, headed for Keene Beach. He didn't see me. Our conversations are wriggling through my skin. About 4:30, there was this knock. I blew out the candles and buried myself under a blanket. Are you in there? News around the town is you lot got out. But the guards were coming and scarpered. But then, Iof told me you hadn't been seen at Miss O'Malley's house. Did they turn you away? Jeez. I guess no one really wants a weirdo like you around. Mam's worried sick about you. I can't believe she still cares. You'd think she'd have given up on you by now. I have. I'm gonna leave this up for a second because this is perfect. Hello? Hello? It's so good to hear you reached the voicemail. Damn it. McHugh, please leave a message with your name and... Damn it! Where are you? If you would like to talk about my accountancy services, ring... What? This is a joke. You're an accountant? Hello? Pick up. Pick up. Tell me how to fix this. I don't know where to go. Or name a number, and I'll get back to you. Except you haven't. I trusted you. Hello. And for weeks when I would arrive. Now I can count the time we have left in hours. You reached the voicemail of, I have nowhere. No one left. There's no one on Earth who even knows who I am. No NASA to whisk me away to. No, not even an accountant from America. Just some sheep in a field while a black hole devours the Earth. At least I can witness everything under a nice, clear sky. Hello. I woke up coughing this morning. Hope I'm not coming down with a dose of something. I saw Sean's through the window again this morning. I had to do something. So I walked out into the wind and down into the beach. Jeez, why hiccups? Why now? Sean's! Kaisio? Hey, so, how are things? Oh, fine, you know. Same old. What are you doing here? Thought you were Colum and Jack and Duggars. Jesus, you look awful. It's complicated. Of course it is. I was with them, then I was back home, and now I'm not. Yeah, you always seem to make things complicated. Weird. I'm sorry, Shans. I was surprised, but we can fix everything. We can go get Colum and Jack and the band back together. We can just be friends again. The band was a dream. It was never gonna happen. But you were so good. We did nothing all summer, then played a single gig in a community hall. Where's this coming from? What happened to you? It's just reality. What about Dublin? What about Manchester, India? Don't be stupid. Pairing off without money will only have me crying home on the phone anyway. God, you're like a different person. I don't even know you. When I went home, I found out how people talked about the lot of us. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I liked you, but that's not me. Wow, do you hear yourself? You have no idea what it's like. I'm already an outsider on Achill. I don't belong anywhere. I can't. That's why we have to look out for each other. I just want to be normal, Kaisio. I'll never be normal with you. Fuck. Cassiopeia! Thanks for waiting. Need some tea for you. Thought you might be a bit dehydrated from space. You're an accountant? Ah, yeah. I'm also a bit of an astronomy geek. I picked up your signals. Did you not tell someone important? Ah, well, I wanted to, but no one listened. Had to do something. Thanks, Mac. It's nice to meet you. For real. You're shorter than I pictured. What do we do now, then? The source of radiation is on the far side of Achill. Achill Island. There's a bus coming soon. We're waiting on a bus to save the world. It's usually on time, and we can sit up in the front. Good to know buses. Just public transportation still runs at the end of the world. It's just how it works, you know. The story is getting real good, and I don't want to go on a cliffhanger, so we're gonna go just a bit more. But this video is getting quite long. 29th. It's so cold. I should light a fire, but even if I wanted to, there's no fuel. I have to break a chair or something. Getting by with blankets and hot tea. At least the kettle works. Maggie, Colum, and Jack came, but I didn't want to bother anyone. My chest feels tight, and my body hurts. I can't stop coughing, and every time my head spins. Cassio? Cassio! Come out, pet. You can't live in there. It's not safe. Sean's told us, Cassio, we know you're in there. I'm sorry things didn't work out with your mom, pet. Cassio, it's like I told you. Our family, please come out. This is ridiculous. Are you sure she's even really here? There's not even a fire going. We should call the gods. Something really bad could have happened. This is ridiculous. She's probably left for Dublin. The two of you waste so much time on her. She doesn't even appreciate the half of it. That's enough, Jack. Come on. How did you know where to go? This is the image I retrieved from the black hole data. It had an address on the back. Hope you're right. It's getting dark out there. Bye. The snapping scares me. Guards came back, and Fergal with them. Shit, hold on. Skip. Hold on, I'm gonna... You know what? No, we're gonna continue. Went out, but I knew better. I would have gone out, but I knew better. Fergal, this place is a wreck. I don't think anyone's here. I know there is. I heard movement. I saw lights last night. I can't be waiting. I'm on this. The big search is starting soon. For all we know, we'll find the body on the close line. Searching this place will only take 5 minutes. I don't want to break the door down and find an empty house. The nuns would have my neck. Tell you what, come back tomorrow after dark with PJ. See what we see. There is someone in there. I'll get them out. I'm scared. I'm starving. I feel so sick. I'm gonna die. Are you sure this is the right place? It's the only thing we've got. Okay, pass the image to me. I'll put it through the letterbox. She has it, but the black hole is still there. It's grown. Who is she? Can she stop the trigger event? I don't know if she can, but it's in her hands now. God help us. Hey, Mac, if Earth survives this, do you want to see the rest of the universe with me? December 31st. The anomaly. I have to go somewhere. I can barely move. It's so cold. I'll burn the book. No. is getting really scary. Oh man. I have no idea what's going on, but it's kinda trippy. Oh. And there it all goes. And seas as well. Serious epilepsy warning for y'all, seriously. Oh my god. That's certainly a black hole. Oh, jeez. Wait, I'm not controlling the mouse. That hold on, that's not me. No, that's not me. I'm not doing this. Time doesn't exist in a black hole. Every moment crushed together, past and present, and future in one endless scream. No way to change anything. No way to move. Our little artist. God, you're really lost. Dublin, that university, it changed you. You let it. The two of you waste so much time on it. I just want to be normal, Casio. And you'll never be normal with you. You're the biggest freak around, that's for sure. No way to escape. Do I have to erase her completely? I don't want to, no. And she's gone. She dead? Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything is not okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. You poor thing. You're burning up. It's okay. Everything will be okay. Wait, hold on. Someone's here. Your mommy's here now, love. I got you, dear. Wait, is that actually her? Oh, I've got you, Cassia. Oh, they found her, thank Lord. It's all three of them. That's great. Fergus ain't here either. Bitch. This is great. Oh, it's such a refined picture. No more erasing. Wow. Jesus Christ, this video is long, but like, this book belongs to, oh shit. "10 years since the event. The world has started to stabilize. Our commonplace again. There are no computers yet, but there's the demand for accountants again. Mac makes a reasonable living doing books for the local businesses around West Coast. He's setting up a desk plant for his new desk cubicle when he hears the familiar roar of a spaceship outside. Cassiopeia. Let's tidy up a bit. He finishes the tidying first. He wants to impress her with his neatness. He straightens his tie and head outside. "Long time no see," Cassiopeia says, grinning. Her skin seems to have been tanned purple by some strange cosmic star. "It's only been a year," Max says, "but for you, I'm sure it's been many more." They both laugh. As he looks at her, Max's chest gets uncomfortably tight. He missed her. He missed her. He wasn't sure if it was the conversations about space and science he missed, or her personality. "I have some great stories for you," Cassiopeia says. "I'll tell you about them. In the ship." "What?" Max stares at her. "Aren't you coming?" she says, surprised. "I came back for you like we said." He doesn't know how to answer. "I can't," Max says at last. "I'd only slow you down." Cassiopeia stares at him and nods. "Mac?" "Yeah, Cassiopeia? Whenever you're ready, call me. I'll be there. Come get you. See you next year." January 5th, 1994. I've been awake for a few days. Eating turkey leftovers, drinking cups of tea, and sleeping. I'm finally able to write without my hands shaking. Today's the first day I feel like myself again. Colin comes around a lot. Every day since I was found. Jack comes too, but he doesn't stay. Yesterday, Colin brought a cake from Maggie, and today he brings me a new journal. He found the remains of the old one in the big house. Start over. I'm excited to start over. It was almost full anyway. I haven't seen Sean's, but Colin says he's asking for me. Visit. I say he can come and visit. Going up there. We're all still awkward with each other. Jack and Colin too. I think everyone feels hurt. Jack cooking apology rashers. Soon enough I'll be able to climb Kroghorn with them again. December 31st, 2018. Happiness. I'm very happy with my life now, despite everything. I have regrets about the past, of course, but looking back, I think I mostly did the best I could. Let's go simple. For old time's sake. I like this. You know what? Yeah. Some glasses. Black. No, green. It's a nice light color. Yeah. And that's it. Oh man. If that's the end, then wow. That was short, but I really love that. And I'm sorry that this video is as long as it is. But I'm glad I got to read this. I got to experience this. To the creators, thank you for making this. It's a really good story and amazing art, Claire Morwood. I'm definitely gonna check you out after this. And if I actually remember this, you'll see some art up on screen. And I'll tell you to go follow these people, see out their other work, and see what they have. Again, thank you so much for watching today's video. I know that I'm new and I'm still trying to figure this all out, but it means a lot for every single one of you to be here. Thank you. Now, it is currently 1 AM at the time of recording this, and I am extremely tired. So, final thank you. You guys are amazing, and I don't know where I'd be without just the few of you who come by and see what I made that day. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. I'm not here to stop you or tell you what to do. Subscribe if you just want to see more of this. If you want to see me play games or vlog or do anything. It's all up to you though. It's completely free and you're free to change your mind whenever you want. Anyway, I love you. Thanks for tuning in. And I know I say thanks a lot, but I mean it.